What's going on, everyone? It's Marcellus back with another video. Today, we're going to be talking about Baby Dogecoin, and we're going to be doing a technical analysis, seeing where Baby Dogecoin is going to be going next. So definitely hit that like button and subscribe if you like these Baby Doge videos. Also, leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you all want me to go over next. If you want to become a member of the channel, definitely go ahead and do that. I'll go over the cryptos that the members want me to go over first. And remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. But let's go over Baby Dogecoin. So we got a lot of stuff to talk about when it comes to the technicals today. So the first thing that I do want to mention here, the 24-hour market control is in control by the bulls by 60%. So we are 60% bullish here on Baby Doge. And this is the 15M chart. So if you look down here at the oscillator, you can see we're still on the selling side because as you can see, all this volume, all this was buying over here where this line is, and then all this where this line is where all the selling is at now. So we're still having selling, but you can kind of see how that selling kind of slowed down here. So you can actually see the waves. It's very small, so you kind of got to look into it like a lot. Let me zoom in on it here. But yeah, you can see the waves here. So you can see that we're forming up another selling wave. So we're probably going to have another selling wave, bringing us back down to the 1250 support. I mentioned that in my previous video that the 1250 support is about to happen soon. So you definitely want to prepare for the 1250 support. Now, I know a lot of people are probably looking at this and they're like, you know what? I don't think Baby Doge is going to go all the way down to 9Z9. It's not going to add another zero. But I do want to tell you something. The only way that I see Baby Doge adding on another zero is if everything else in the crypto market is going down as well. So it's kind of obvious, when everything in the crypto market is going down, literally everything is going to go down. So literally, look, in the last 24 hours, everything's down. Yeah, Polkadot is looking like a unicorn right now, but they're still down in the last hour. If you look at everything in the last hour, everything's pretty much down. Chain is up, 0.3%, but still, pretty much everything is down. So the real thing that you want to look at here with the crypto market is really Bitcoin and Baby Dogecoin, because we're looking at this for Baby Dogecoin, but what Bitcoin is doing is very significant. And I actually showed something yesterday with the Bitcoin technical analysis that's very important that everybody needs to know. But we're going to go over that soon. But first, I kind of still want to show you a few things here with Baby Doge. Like I said, we have that possibility to pull back here to the 1250 support, right? And then after that 1250 support, the next thing that could come is us adding another zero. And that's why I drew this circle here. So this circle here pretty much indicates our next support. And it pretty much brings us down here to the 1130 support. I mentioned that in my video yesterday as well. So first, we will see 1130 if we were to go down on a downtrend here. And if we were to become bullish, then we have very, very minor support here. We couldn't break it just now because we were going down a little bit. But look, we couldn't break the minor support on the 29th, and then we couldn't break it on the 30th, which was yesterday. So we couldn't break that minor support twice. But notice how after we couldn't break that minor support, we didn't immediately drop all the way down to our support right here. We did the first time, right? So the first time we did immediately drop all the way down to our support here. But notice how this time right here, we didn't immediately drop straight down to the support like we thought was going to happen. So what you're actually seeing now is we're starting to form kind of a green candlestick. So you can actually see it here. Whenever you see around the red candlesticks, there's green. That means that there is purchasing going on, but the selling is still outweighing the purchasing. So there still is purchasing going on. That's why you still see it red with green on the outlines, but there's not enough purchasing to bring us all the way up past our resistance. But this is so significant because when you look back here and you see that we hit the support here, but not here, it kind of shows you Baby Doge is really resilient right now. Baby Doge is really wanting to stay above the 1250 support. So this is the type of momentum that we need in order to get past this area here. And this area here, which I was talking about previously, is the 1330 resistance. So that 1330 resistance, once we pass that, we have this resistance up here. That's what you really want to look at, the 1430. Now, we already touched it and got rejected over here on the 20th. And now it kind of looks like we're trying to rebound here. But look, if we get rejected again and go below 1250, then this pretty much confirms the downtrend. This pretty much confirms that all this movement inside of the crypto market, all this movement in Baby Doge was a bull trap. And that's pretty much what everything's going to be looking like if we go down below the 1250 support. So yeah, if we go down below 1250, just know that this was a bull trap. So you definitely just want to be prepared for the worst or the best. But yeah, it could be a bull trap, so you just want to be prepared. But anyways, looking at the 4-hour chart here for Baby Dogecoin, though. So as you can see over here with Baby Doge on the 4-hour chart, it looks a little bit different. And you can kind of see we're still in the red area here. We're still in the red. So this red area is supply and demand of less demand. So we still have less demand in this area. We're still projected to probably go down. But notice how these candlesticks are a little bit different than the one in the 15M chart. So in the 15M chart, you've seen red candlesticks with green outlines. Inside the 4-hour chart, you see green candlesticks with red outlines. So this shows that predominantly when we're looking at the long term for Baby Doge, since the 26th, we've been having more purchasing than selling. But when we looked at the 15M chart, it was showing something different because for the 15M chart, for the last day, which was the last 24 hours, then we had more selling than purchasing for that last 24-hour period. But now, inside of the 4-hour chart, when you look at it from July 6th to or July 26th to now, we're having more purchasing than selling. So that's why we're staying inside this red area. That's why we're staying in this less demand area. Even though we have less demand, we're still having purchasing coming through Baby Doge. And look at how steady this is. Look at how steady this is. You do not see this a lot in crypto. And let me say that, like, look at this. You do not see this a lot. It's literally staying at the same level, all these green candlesticks. That means the same amount of purchasing has been going on for a little bit, and it's really not doing much movements right now. So we're really stagnant. We're trading sideways. And look, usually when we trade sideways, this is either we're going to break out big or we're going to go down big. But whatever's going to happen is going to happen like very suddenly. And this is what I mean by very suddenly. So let's just look at the Bitcoin thing here. So let's go over Bitcoin. Very suddenly is like this, from 23.9K all the way down to 23.3K within a matter of about an hour. So we could see Baby Doge, dropping huge inside the matter of an hour. So that's just what I'm saying here. Like at the end of this, whenever you see these candlesticks start to grow, whenever you see us get past this resistance or support, that's when you're going to see some huge movement for Baby Doge, whether it's on the upside or the downside. Just know when it happens, it's going to be huge. So you definitely want to wait for that. But anyways, let's look at Bitcoin for a little bit here. So as you can see here with Bitcoin, we are now at this next area here, this next bar. So as you know, the green area is supply and demand of more demand, red area is supply and demand of less demand. Notice how we just now broke down into this green area and now we turned it red. So now we have less demand in this area. So we are in control by the bears by 60% inside of Bitcoin here. And you're also seeing on the oscillator, we're coming off an oversold area. And you're also seeing over here that there was a bearish signal before that oversold area because our selling was waning down, becoming smaller and smaller and smaller, as you can see from this overbought area down to these different purchasing areas. They were all smaller, smaller, and smaller. And that's very significant because if you watch my video from yesterday, you'll see exactly what I was talking about. Notice how our lows are getting higher and higher and higher and higher. Our next projected low should be around here, around 22.5K. So we are definitely projected to continue to go down a little bit more. But I don't know exactly how far we're going to go down. But hey, 22.5K seems nice for me. But let's kind of show where I predict the Baby Doge to go. So as we are here at the support for Baby Doge, this is where Baby Doge could possibly go. The next support line down here, the next green area, which is supply and demand of more demand down here, is at about 22.4K, 22.5K. So that's probably where we're going to see this next support line coming for Baby Doge. And it's definitely a higher low than previously before. So if we break down below this support here, then that pretty much indicates that no, we are not bullish. This was all a bull trap and we're going straight down. But if we stay above this, right? If we hit this area here and then we start to go back up, then it shows we're having higher lows and we're also having higher highs. So that shows that we're bullish and we're continuing to move on the right path and we already hit our bottom. That's really what we're trying to find out here. We're trying to find out whether or not we've bottomed out inside the crypto market. Because if we bottomed out, then it doesn't matter if you buy in now or if it goes down just a little bit more. We already hit the bottom, so you know it's not going to go down below a certain point. So that's really what you need to know inside the crypto market, because once you know whether or not it hit the bottom or not, that's when you can really start the dollar cost average and really double down on your Baby Doge or Bitcoin or whatever you're buying. So yeah, this is pretty much all I got for the Bitcoin one too. Let's look at the 4-hour chart though. The 4-hour chart is really what's going to show like the truth here for Bitcoin. So right here, you see we are coming off of this oversold area, just like inside the 15M chart, this oversold area, but we're at the peak of the oversold area. So watch how it just hits this. Watch how it curves this way. This is indicating that we are now peaked here with our oversold area here on the oscillator, which means buying starting to come in because we were overbought here and then we became oversold. But now that we're at the end of the overselling area, you should see some buying coming in for Bitcoin very soon. And the bulls are still in control of the 24-hour market control by 60%. So we're still 60% bullish here in Baby Doge. And actually, if you look at this, it's a straight path upwards. So I think there's still more potential for Bitcoin to continue to rise here. And yeah, if we go down here to 22.5K, then that confirms the bullish rally that we're supposed to be having inside of Bitcoin. But yeah, anyways, moving on from that, this is pretty much all I got for the technicals. Now, as you can see, Baby Doge is down 1.5%. The video that I made yesterday was talking about Binance teasing Baby Doge. You see all this growth that we had from yesterday, 159.1K, all the way up here to 159.3K. And now today we got about an extra 400 people inside of Baby Doge, and we're actually almost at 159.4. So that's pretty good too. And a whole 400 people today inside Baby Doge. That's pretty good. I want to see 1,000 plus a day, but hey, 400 is pretty good for us. But anyways, this is pretty much all I got for y'all today. So yeah, definitely go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe. Leave a comment in the comment section. And remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. As always, I'll be back with another video.